People, today I'm going to talk about something that I think a lot of people want to know about who have shrimp, keep shrimp, want to have a whole million shrimp in their aquariums like I did, like I do now. The question is, how the heck do I get my shrimp colony to freaking explode? Okay, this is what I wanted to know. I know this is what some of you want to know. It's a common question. People are always asking, when is my shrimp going to get buried? When is it going to have babies? When blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you right now, I've been breeding shrimp for what I consider to be a long time. 5 years. And in this hobby, 5 years, you can gain an invaluable amount of information, experience, and I just want to share with you guys, to help the shrimp hobby, for you guys to become successful and to watch your little minions, chilling, walking, running around the tank is one of the most fulfilling things at the end of the day, to see your group of 5, 10, 20 shrimp multiply into hundreds. Right now you're looking at my yellow Neils. I started with 10, okay? 10 juvies. I bought them from a home breeder. And the reason I'm telling you this is because homebred shrimp, in my experience, are by far the healthiest shrimp to start with, the easiest shrimp, and you will by far save yourself so much time and money, energy, and grief, and all sorts of stuff just by starting with quality. Experienced hobbyists, they will tell you over and over, time and time again. Maybe they won't tell you, maybe they don't want to tell you, but I will tell you, the healthiest shrimp are homebred shrimp. There are quite a few hobbyists in the US, in North America, around the world who offer homebred shrimp. Whatever country you're in, you need to find out who's breeding what, where you can get healthy shrimp that don't have these diseases that imported shrimp have. Also, a big thing is that locally bred shrimp are much more hardy in terms of acclimating. Acclimating means that they're adjusting to a new home, a new environment that's different from the environment that they were raised in. Sorry about the dog. I have 3 dogs. You will hear barking. This is unavoidable, inexplicable phenomenon that's going to happen. Sorry if you don't like dogs, and if you don't like dogs, there's something wrong with you. Anyway, yeah. And there's one right now. Hi, Sam. Hi, buddy. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is it's very, 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 very important to start off with quality stock. This is like 99% of the battle. Next thing, you want to make sure that your tank parameters suit the species of shrimp you are buying. For Neocaridina, they're quite hardy. They do just fine in like 90% of people's tap water, unless you have some kind of crazy high pH. I don't even know where this would happen, because I don't know, it doesn't happen to me, it doesn't happen to anybody I know, but tap water is good, okay? So you're gonna get a tank. 10 gallons is perfect. 10 gallons is perfect for a colony of 10 to 20 shrimp. That's the most common number that people start out with. I would suggest 10 to 15, actually maybe 15 to 20. Good number to start out with. 10-gallon tank is perfect. Why? Well, 10 gallon is perfect. This is, for me, this is really important, okay? This is really important. Really important. I don't think a lot of people explain this. The reason it's important is because the shrimp, if there's only 10 or 15 shrimp in an aquarium, and there's a bunch of hiding places, even with or without, the male shrimp can very easily find the female shrimp. Okay, so like I said, it's really, really, really important to start with a tank that's not too big, because these shrimp, I'm telling you, they like their friends. They're safety in numbers. They don't want to be 10 shrimp in a 40-gallon tank. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to anybody who decided to go out and buy 40-gallon tanks, put 10 shrimp in there, and think that there's going to be 10,000 shrimp in there. It's, it's not gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen, and it sure as heck hasn't happened for me, you know. And I'm just trying to be honest to give you guys good advice from what, you know, it takes years. Honestly, it takes a couple years. Some people, I mean, are more natural at certain things and talented than others, and other people like me might take a little bit of a learning curve at first. But I'm telling you right now, based on my personal experience, 10-gallon tank is great because the shrimp can find each other for procreating. Like I said, they just seem to do better overall when they're all together, close together. They have confidence and they feel good about themselves. Yeah, so you really want to do 10 gallons probably to start. And you're probably thinking, well, how am I going to have hundreds of shrimp in a 10-gallon tank? Honestly, you can. It's not a problem. I mean, it's a problem if you go and buy hundreds and put them in a 10-gallon tank all at the same time. But if you start with 10 or 15 and the colony grows through time, this is such a, you know, a transition that happens over such a period of time where, you know, you won't experience anything really negative from that sort of situation in the colony. This is my first YouTube video where I'm talking and trying to think of what I'm saying while I'm saying it. I don't know how you guys all do this stuff, if you write notes or whatnot, but I'm just freelancing this stuff, you know? I'm just pumped up because I just want to help you guys to become really successful. Because I'm telling you, when people buy shrimp and they die, they just are sick with misery. So now that we've got a couple things out of the way, we got out of the way that, number one, you want to start with quality stock, homebred stock, when it comes to Neocaridina shrimp. Number two, you want to start with a appropriately sized tank. 10-gallon is a beautiful sized tank for 10 to 20 shrimp. Number three, you want to have certain things in your aquarium that make your shrimp life, haha, hint hint, much easier and makes them happy and comfortable. Just like with humans, you know, when you have a car, your life is easier. When you have food, your life is easier. Good food, not dog food, not dirt. You're not don't want to eat dirt. You want to eat food that's designed for you. There's those blasted dogs at it again. Oh. You want to cater to your shrimp. Okay, very quick. You need a sponge filter. This is very important. If you want to know why, I'm going to do a more in-depth video about this. And I'm sure there's a lot of videos on it. But sponge filter is very important because baby shrimps will eat off that thing. And baby shrimps need biofilm to survive. And that's part of making your colony really big, is getting every single one of those babies that hatch to grow up and survive, not die because they don't have enough food. Which leads me to my second point, leaf litter. Leaf litter is dry leaves. Biofilm grows on them. Shrimp graze on them. You can get all sorts of leaves. Indian almond leaves are by far number one. You can get guava leaves, mango leaves. Mulberry is very good because mulberry they go nuts for. Moss is very important because you're gonna have a little baby shrimps hiding in there. You're gonna have adult shrimps eating off the moss. And so moss is extremely important. Driftwood is also important. Hard to see here. This is dried cactus, which is called cholla. I call it cholla. I think you're supposed to pronounce it choya, but you can buy this in lots of different places, including on shrimplife.net. I'm extremely passionate about this hobby. I love shrimp. I love aquariums. I love plants. I love moss. I love natural, holistic things, so I try to offer natural goods for your shrimp. And, that's another thing. Shrimp food is important, so find a food that your shrimp like. I like to use snowflake food. You can find that on my site. I like to use dried mulberry leaves. These are both natural foods, and baby shrimp do really well on that. Back to my point about baby shrimp, another step to getting your colony really large is to make sure that your baby shrimp have adequate food source. That comes in various forms, be it the sponge filter, the moss, the driftwood, the dried leaves. These are all things that on their own are important and altogether are very, very important. So get yourself quality stock. Get yourself a 10-gallon tank to start with a sponge filter, moss, driftwood, dried leaves. You're ready to rock.
A few moments later.
Enjoy the lovely, lovely springtime weather. I have to go do some yard work. I got my trusty companion right there, one of 3. And yeah, my yard is looking kind of shabby. So time to go do some stuff. See, I started, as you can see, I tried to start. You can see evidence. Yep, that's me. All me. I got 2 rakes and a broomstick handle. Yep, that's how you know I'm getting down and dirty in the yard. Thanks, guys.